It seems like a weekly occurrence that I have a chat with a client whose friend of a friend has been following a nutrition and training blueprint, have been achieving fantastic results, and they followed it for 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but have got nowhere near the type of results that their friend have been getting. Does that sound something similar to what you've experienced? And to me, that's hardly surprising because training and nutrition isn't really a one-size-fits-all equation. We've all been blessed with different types of physiological and genetic makeup. Some of us are built like Greek gods, others are a bit more longer, lankier and taller, others a bit more rounder and carry a lot more weight. So depending on which body type you are, means that the approach that you need to take is going to be different. For example, if you are naturally more longer, lankier and leaner, and if your goal would be to put on more muscle mass, you're going to find that your exercise selection, your approach and your nutrition strategy is going to have to be a lot different than somebody who's a bit more rounder and heavier boned. So for example, if you're longer and lankier and you find it hard to put on weight, you're going to have to start to think about increasing your calories, increasing your resistance training. Whereas if you're a little bit more round, you're going to have to think about really having to control your calories and also to do resistance training and cardiovascular exercise if your goal is very similar, where you want to reduce as much body fat whilst maintaining or building as much muscle as possible. So depending on which body type you're starting from, your strategy is going to need to be different. So even though all bodies aren't created equally, all efforts must remain the same if you want to achieve results. And that comes with the 3 Ds: desire, dedication, and discipline. So stay tuned, because in a moment we're going to share with you the best way to train and attack your nutrition plan depending on your body type. Your commitment to change and following a plan, staying dedicated, will yield the results that you really want to get in this area. So once you know, it's down to you to commit and take action. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell and stay tuned for the next videos. You can check out the link in the description on this video and take the quiz to find out what is your body type. Are you mesomorph, are you ectomorph, or are you endomorph? Go ahead, give it a go. Ectomorphs are typically characterized by a lean and slender physique. That makes it hard for them to gain both muscle and body fat. They generally have a very high and fast metabolism. Ectomorphs generally struggle to gain weight, so you're going to need to consume more calories than you're burning. Calculate your maintenance calorie requirement and add 250 to 500 calories surplus per day. And to ensure that you pack on as much muscle as possible, ensure to eat smaller frequent meals throughout the course of the day, ensuring that you always have a pre and post workout snack. Mesomorphs, or genetically blessed, generally find it very easy to gain both muscle and lose body fat very, very quickly. You'll often find them being quite naturally athletic, able to jump high, run fast, and lift their body weight multiple times. For a mesomorph, if you want to build muscle, the goal is you want to aim for a slightly surplus or even maintenance level of calories. If your goal is to burn more body fat, you want to reduce your total calorie intake by about 250 calories to 500 calories per day, and doing that consistently over time whilst maintaining your protein level high. Mesomorphs work really, really well with resistance training because of their ability to build muscle. They should always take part in resistance training, strength training, or even hypertrophy training. Make sure you distribute your calories through healthy, nutrient-dense foods 3 times per day. So split your meals up and also add in some pre and post workout nutrition, just in case you do feel the energy slumps or you feel tired and even sore. Mesomorphs, as they have higher natural muscle mass base, tend to have quite a lot of muscle damage post-workout. So ensure that you prioritize your sleep. You want to get around about 7 to 8 hours per sleep, especially when you're into a very intense training phase. Endomorphs typically have a higher level of body fat. They find it very easy to gain weight and often very, very difficult to lose body fat naturally. The endomorphs naturally will have to spend a lot more time and be more cautious when it comes to calorie consumption. For your energy consumption, you're going to need to reduce your calorie intake by around about 250 to 500 calories below your maintenance if you really want to drop that body fat down. Now, endomorphs could also gain muscle, but you need to be cautious. For gaining muscle, make sure you partake in resistance training, strength training with progressive overload, add in some hypertrophy in there, so higher repetitions as well. Making sure that you are eating around about maintenance or slight surplus on your daily calories, but monitor closely, ensuring that you're not adding on fat and not muscle. The endomorphs should monitor their portion control. Try to eat mindfully, slowly, try to think about savoring the taste of your food and making sure that you're choosing protein-rich foods to help keep you feel full for longer. Stay well hydrated to control your appetite, and make sure you limit processed foods and high sugar foods that can eventually store and turn into fat. So which one do you think you are? Well, let's find out. Take a crack at the quiz in the description below. One of the many assessments that we empower our clients to take so they have a deeper understanding of their current situation and they can take control of their results, both inside and outside the gym. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.